I'm Dalton Barrett with News Radio WGNS, and here are some of your top stories affecting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Friday, February the 28th, 2025. Last month, Rockville High School named Coach James Counts as its new head football coach. Rutherford County Schools had a chance to sit down with him this past week, so let's meet Coach Counts.
I graduated MTSU with an ag business degree, just slowly went back to helping my dad as a non-faculty, and then just got back into it and ended up helping him for 24 years until he stepped down and I took over at Henry County. And just having somebody like that to kind of show you the way and still do the things the values that he set. Just do right when nobody's watching, and treat everybody the way that you would want to be treated. I'm coming to work every day. I'm gonna give them everything I got. Get those guys to understand I'm here for them, and and try to set some values through the game of football that they will carry with them through the rest of their life with their family. Be the best son, be the best father, be the best brother, whatever the case is, and that's bigger than the game. And if you do those things, then the winning should take care of itself. Everybody's got the talent that God gave them. It's just, what are these guys willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? We want guys that the team is first, want to do things for the team, not to be selfish. We want to try to put those guys in the best scenario to be successful. And, I'm working on getting the staff together and guys that can help do that and mentor these kids in the right way.
A convicted felon from Williamson County is facing multiple charges after allegedly impersonating a police officer on multiple occasions. 31-year-old Lenart Biaiti was arrested early Thursday morning and is now free on a $12,000 bond. Authorities say he was attempting to pull over a driver on February 20th in a Nissan Pathfinder equipped with light bars, flashing a badge in an apparent effort to pose as law enforcement. The driver and passenger, though initially deceived, didn't stop. This was not the first time he's been involved in similar incidents. Last year, he was charged with carrying a weapon on school property after arriving at John Oliver High School in tactical gear, including a vest labeled Officer Protective Services and a duty belt containing taser, pepper spray, and handcuffs. That case is set to be revisited in General Sessions Court on August 2025. Authorities took him into custody at his South Nashville home, charging him with impersonation of a licensed professional, criminal impersonation of law enforcement officer, and 2 counts of attempted false imprisonment. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, the city has announced the appointment of Tommy Miller Jr. as the new Fleet Services Director, effective March 2, 2025. Miller will succeed Jack Hyatt, who's retiring on February 28th after more than 2 decades of service. The selection followed an extensive interview process involving representatives from Murfreesboro Police, Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue, and other key departments. Miller's been with the city of Murfreesboro since 2002, beginning his career as a mechanic before rising through the ranks to heavy equipment mechanic and later lead mechanic in 2022. Public Works Executive Director Raymond Hills praised Miller's dedication, noting his contributions to maintaining and repairing essential city vehicles as well as equipment. Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue is in the early stages of planning a new fire station location to keep at pace with the city's rapid growth. As more businesses and residents move into the area, Fire Chief Mark McCluskey says that the department is researching the best site for future fire halls. Planning a new station requires extensive preparation, including ordering fire trucks for up to 2 years in advance. The department is also considering the addition of a hybrid electric diesel fire truck to their fleet. Beyond equipment, staffing in the new fire station is a time-intensive process, requiring careful hiring and training. While an official timeline has not been announced, the city remains committed to maintaining its top-tier ISO rating of number 1, which helps keep insurance costs down for residents and businesses. Meanwhile, Murfreesboro and Rutherford County continue to lead Tennessee's growth, with the latest study from the University of Tennessee's Boyd Center for Business and Economic Research confirming that Rutherford County had the highest population increase in the state from 2022 to 2023. the county added 6,419 new residents, surpassing Davidson County's increase by more than 1,400 people. This marks the 8th consecutive year that Rutherford County has topped the fastest-growing counties list in Tennessee. The trend reflects broader national growth patterns, with the Nashville, Murfreesboro, Franklin metro area ranking as the 10th fastest-growing in the U.S. As Rutherford County continues to expand, the demand for essential services, including fire protection, will remain key as a priority for local officials. Authorities in Mount Juliet arrested 3 individuals on drug charges after a traffic stop revealed a fraudulent license plate. Police say that the Chevrolet HHR was displaying a tag registered to a Mercedes. The driver, a 50-year-old man, was found with cocaine, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia, leading to multiple charges, including unlawful removal of a registration plate. A 39-year-old Murfreesboro woman who was a passenger in the vehicle was also found with cocaine and allegedly provided false identification. She was later identified and discovered to have an outstanding warrant in Nashville. A third passenger, a 38-year-old woman from Nashville, also had cocaine and drug paraphernalia and was wanted for domestic assault with bodily injury. Meanwhile, Rutherford County high school basketball teams are gearing up for regional and state quarterfinal matchups. 14 teams are set to compete for the region quarterfinals, while PCA's boys and girls teams prepare for their state quarterfinals. A win for PCA would secure a spot in the Final Four. TSSAA has a regional quarterfinal games to be played in their higher-seeded teams' locations. WGNS will broadcast key matchups, including Stewart's Creek girls at Rockvale on Friday and Laverne boys at Rockvale on Saturday, with pregame coverage starting at 6:50 and tip-off at 7 p.m. Game results and updates will be available as teams compete for advancement on WGNSSports.com. That's all for now. For updates on these, as well as more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, WGNSradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook and X. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.